listen, I just take a moment to first of all tell you that when you listen to a cleric, they're always standing. And the only person that preaches sitting down is the Pope. I want you today that the new Archbishop of Seattle, he was so kind, but he called Rome early this morning and asked for permission from me to speak for the chair. So now, I don't want you to tell this to anybody. I know your various pastors will be very upset that you know, he can speak from a chair, but I have to go to the pulpit. But the reason is, and I think you all know, the reason is that your legs are not that too good. So secondly, I just want to say, I'm amazed how all the people that I like came. Much time here. They didn't come at all. I'm amazed at that. And then the third thing is, you haven't changed. Not one of you, really, because it was this spirit that we're, tonight that we're experiencing. This was the spirit of the church that I worked in for 25 years. I had the greatest time there, and also I think we did a lot of good, and you are the reason for that. And again, I would encourage you to keep on doing the same, no matter who's the pastor or who is in charge of the parish. Benedict the 16th, the present Pope, he's talking about every day, he preaches about, in this world today, he says we need witnesses. He said, witnesses of what Christianity is all about. I think he would be saying things like, we don't need a lot of rules and regulations. We don't need a lot of theology to know, to be, a great Christian. What we want to know is to be like Jesus. And that's what I would say was St. Jude's. That's what I tried to do, was to tell him that one of the great commandments is be as Jesus was and do as what he tells us. And I think if we look at our Bibles and read the Gospels and read what kind of the human face of God was, we'd all be just like you are tonight. I mean, I think you've got to smile a little bit more. Not this group. I've been in places where, they don't smile enough. I've been in places where they don't look after each other enough. You do. I just want to say I'm humiliated and I don't think I deserve this. Thank you so much for this. I mean, you're 75. Now, how many of you have got your grandfathers when they were 75? Well, you never got a chance to give them. You never maybe got a chance. I never did. They passed away. But you can tell them, well, we did it tonight. We did it for all grandparents. Grandparents reached the noble age of 75. And it was the Lord that did it, because there are people here who know very much that for the last 15 years I was just waiting for the call, the final call. But the Lord's strange ways of acting and strange ways of doing things. So thank you. And tomorrow morning, actually I can't say Mass tomorrow morning because I've got a confessions at 9:30 at St. Philomena in Des Moines. You can't stand up and say Mass and preach, but I can sit and listen. And so, if anybody wants,
pass our confession, Father.
I forgot my hearing aids tonight. And maybe forget them tomorrow morning. But thank you very much, and especially, again, to those who were mentioned. That was unbelievable. And I hope that it isn't a custom for the priests here of you know, it's difficult, you know, to do a thing like that. You were great to come, and I will say Mass for you on Saturday morning, you know, for your intentions, and for that the good Lord will continue to bless you, and to tell you that how much you are loved, because I know, and I said this 1,000 times, God's crazy about you.
And we're the best.
Wait a minute. You tell us how we're good, but you can't be.
He's looking down on you tonight. And you know what he's saying? He said, God the Father is saying what he said to Jesus as he was baptized in the Jordan. You know, you are my beloved son, you are my beloved daughter, in whom I am well pleased.
Thank you,
Amen.
Father. Amen.